to All About That Disney Life. I am Danny B, the girl who is all about that Disney life. We now move on to our next restaurant for Walt Disney World. It is Planet Hollywood, which is located in Disney Springs. So let's give a backstory to this restaurant. Planet Hollywood is a themed restaurant chain inspired by the popular portrayal of Hollywood. The company is owned by Earl Enterprises Corporation. Earl Enterprises was founded by Robert Earl. It was launched in New York City on October 22nd, 1991, with the backing of Hollywood stars Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Demi Moore, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. The actors recruited were paid for their appearances and endorsements through an employee stock ownership plan. Further celebrity endorsement included actors Whoopi Goldberg, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Don Johnson, Cindy Crawford, Melanie Griffith, Tom Arnold, Wesley Snipes, and Danny Glover. Also director John Hughes and comedian Roseanne Barr. At its 90s peak, Planet Hollywood operated more than 60 worldwide locations. After financial problems, the company filed for bankruptcy in October of 1999. Restructuring plan left the company with 35 locations in 2001, and their numbers continued to decline. As of November 2024, there are 3 restaurants and 4 hotels operating. So let's give background information to Planet Hollywood. Robert Earl had a history of opening theme restaurants, first in Britain and in Orlando, Florida. In 1987, he sold this restaurant group called President Entertainments to a larger company, Pleasurama PLC. For Pleasurama, Earl acquired control of Hard Rock Cafe International from co-founder Isaac Tigrett, then in 1989 named as chief executive of the company. At the end of 1989, Mecca Leisure acquired Pleasurama. Mecca was then purchased by the Rank organization in 1990. While expanding Hard Rock Cafe from 7 to 20 locations over the next 2 years, Earl met Brian Kessner, with whom he had a shared vision of music, movies, and sports, transcending language and other barriers. So let's move on and talk about the history of Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood was opened in late 1991 in New York City at the base of 2 adjacent office buildings at 130 and 140 West 57th Street. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Demi Moore, and Whoopi Goldberg were some of the actors who became investors/promoters. By the next year, 3 more locations were opened, one in London, one in South Carolina, and one in Chicago. In 1993, the company opened 2 new locations, one in Washington, D.C., and one in Cancun, Mexico, while arranging leases for 5 new locations. Each new unit, opening with a gala event, generated nearly $15 million revenue in their first operational year. With its success, the company continued its aggressive expansion plan in 1994, while turning its attention to developing more themed restaurant concepts, one of which was the official All-Star Cafe, a sports version of Planet Hollywood. Given permission, they started recruiting professional sport figures and planning its stadium and home cuisine menu and planning its merchandise. The brand's highest grossing location unit was opened in Las Vegas in 1994 with double the usual seating to 500. This was followed later in the year by another 500-seater at Walt Disney World. With expansion operating smoothly, Earl started working on another area of growth in 1995. Construction on the All-Star Cafe's first location in New York City began in August of 1995 near the Planet Hollywood and opened on December 18, 1995. Development was started on a Marvel Comics-based restaurant concept and on a Planet Hollywood Squares television game show with King World and Roseanne Barr's production company based on the Hollywood Squares. With the success of the merchandise standalone retail stores, Planet Hollywood superstores were opened around 1996. So let's talk about the public corporation for Planet Hollywood. As of the May 1998 IPO circular, the celebrities were only minor holders of stock, with Earl and Barish owning 57.2% and a 24.2% stake owned by Ung Bang Sing. In April of 1996, Planet Hollywood went public on the New York Stock Exchange at $18 a share. The company's share price reached an all-time high of $32 on the first day of trading. By 1999, it went down to less than $1. The company has gone bankrupt twice. In addition to going public, the company had NBNA issue Planet Hollywood Visa credit cards that gave cardholders priority restaurant seating. Planet Hollywood International and ITT Corporation formed a joint venture for Planet Hollywood Casinos. The corporation and Marvel Entertainment Group agreed to launch the Marvel Media comic book character-based restaurant concept. The company also had started to develop a Chefs of the World concept, which would feature a star-studded culinary staff. The company planned to expand by 30 to 40% each year in annual revenue and the number of restaurant locations. Additional competitors also started up, including Country Star chain, Harley-Davidson Cafe, Robert De Niro's Tribeca Grill, and Thunder Roadhouse. Some speculated that the company had thinned its resources too much, and with the trend of novelty location visits dropping, store revenue would continue to drop. In September of 1997, Planet Hollywood International Incorporated announced its Cool Planet Cafe ice cream shop chain, which would open 10 locations in 1998. ITT Corporation and Planet Hollywood were in discussion early September of 1997 for a Planet Hollywood hotel near Times Square. The corporation then formed on September 24th, 1997, a joint venture for an official all-star hotel. In the fourth quarter of 1997, the company recorded a $40 million loss. Too much focus on diversification showed that the original chain was neglected with mediocre food, high menu prices, and below average service. In early November of 1998, Barish resigned as board chairman while retaining his board director post and filing to sell some of his company's stock. Earl replaced him as chairman. Barish was replaced by William Baumhauer as president. The franchise in Cape Town, South Africa had a bomb attack in August of 1998, and $244 million in losses were recorded in 1998. The first Marvel Mania opened in January of 1998 near Universal Studios Hollywood. With MTV Networks, Planet Hollywood opened its first Sound Republic in London in mid-1998. In July of 1999, the company started its Planet Movies by AMC. In August of 1998, the first Cool Planet Cafe opened in Santa Monica, California. In March of 1999, Barish resigned as board director and sold shares that week. At a May 1999 shareholders annual meeting, the company indicated that a delayed payment agreement was in negotiation and that they were renovating some and are considering closing other outlets. Causing little change on the company's net profit/loss line, Baumhauer resigned in June of 1999, with the company having $359 million in debt on the books, to return to his previous employer, Unique Casual Restaurants. By July 1999, Planet Hollywood had sold its Orlando headquarters for cash and leased it back for 15 years. On October 12, 1999, the company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in an attempt to reorganize. They sold or closed poorly performing Planet Hollywood restaurants and official all-star cafes. It moved to focus to its original theme concept, stopping operation of Planet Movies by AMC, and sold its Sound Republic units. Schwarzenegger severed his financial ties with the business in January of 2000. Planet Hollywood exited Chapter 11 bankruptcy on May 9th, 2000, with the approval of its reorganization plan. New celebrities were sought out for their restaurants while renewing relationships with early recruits. The plan included capital and debt restructuring, including a cash infusion, plus new products and improvements to decor and menu. Planet's first website was launched with entertainment news and chat rooms. Earl, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, and Bang Singh had led restructuring plan which left the company with 35 locations, 25 of which were franchised. Bared due to its bankruptcy, Planet Hollywood International had relisted in May of 2000 on the NASDAQ. In September of 2000, the official All-Star Cafe in Times Square was closed, with the Planet Hollywood taking over its 600-seat location. While the All-Star location was profitable, Planet Hollywood was more profitable. The company was also coming out of Chapter 11 bankruptcy. In October of 2001, Planet Hollywood International filed again for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Blaming the economic slowdown from the September 11 attacks, the company had $135 million in debt. In July of 2010, Earl hired a CEO and president, David Crabtree, for Planet Hollywood and its parent company from Westgate Resorts. Planet Hollywood Resorts International, LLC, signed on Wyndham Hotel Group to develop franchises for Planet Hollywood Resorts in September of 2010. In April of 2022, Planet Hollywood announced plans to offer more than 60,000 of its memorabilia, including photographs and movie posters, as NFTs under Meta Hollywood. In May of 2023, the Planet Hollywood restaurant located in the Forum Shops at Caesars was permanently closed. The restaurant had been located at the Forum Shops for 29 years. Planet Hollywood opened its original Forum Shops location in July of 1994 and subsequently moved to the Forum Shops third floor terrace in 2012. The Cafe Hollywood at Planet Hollywood Hotel Casino remains open. So let's talk about the menu for Planet Hollywood. So the menu includes salads, pastas, Guy Big Bite burgers, Guy signature sandwiches, steak, seafood, chicken, and a signature dessert. It's called a brownie sundae martini. This thing, it's, I kid you not, served in this like big gigantic, I don't know how tall martini glass, and it's like what, 12 layers of brownie and ice cream with toppings, and it takes like 6 people to finish. It's ridiculous. It's huge. So the pros for Planet Hollywood, for my opinion, it's great food, really great service, and an amazing atmosphere. I mean, who doesn't like being around Hollywood memorabilia? The only cons that I could think of for Planet Hollywood is that it's a little too loud, obviously, because it's a 500-seater restaurant, and that's a lot of people. And we had to wait a little while for the food. Again, it's a 500-seater restaurant, so you're obviously going to be waiting a while. And the star rating that I am giving Planet Hollywood, it is 3.5 out of 5. So my experience with Planet Hollywood, I have been to this restaurant 2 or 3 times, I can't remember. But the first time I went was in 2019 with my mom and my sister. And this was a recommendation by our travel consultant through Magical Dream Journeys. And my husband and I went again on our 2021 honeymoon, and I do have some pictures, and these are from our honeymoon. So this first picture here, this is the Caesar salads. Obviously, as I mentioned, it's just, I don't know what the US does for their Caesar salads, but it's really, really good. And this next picture, this is my husband's order. I have no idea what he got. I can't remember the name of it, but it is like this big stacked burger with bacon and other things, and I think he got the waffle fries. I think that's what they're called. And then my lunch, we actually went to this place for lunch. I just got a regular burger, like it's a Guy burger, obviously, like Guy Fieri. I think that's who they're referencing for the Guy signature stuff. And I got a garden salad. So there you have it, all the facts to Planet Hollywood. If you like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have a zippity doo dah day. Goodbye.